Very good morning to all of you. This is your mathematics class. So in the previous class we studied about some puzzles, solving some puzzles with the use of numbers. And in this class, means in today's class, we will learn about letters for digit. So what do you mean by letters for digit? Here two terms are there, that is letters and digits. Letters means alphabetical terms, that means A, B, C, D or etc. And digits means 1, 2, 3, 4, which is your mathematical digits. Okay, so actually in this topic we will learn that how we can replace any alphabet, that means how we can replace any letter with the number. Just like you have first question 3a25, and on add 3a25 we get b2. So here a and b are alphabeticals, a and b are letters. Instead of numbers we have letters there. So we have to replace these letters with the these letter by the digits. And how we can do it? So let's see. Here one thing is clear from this question, that is it is all about addition. That means you have to add all the values. So for adding any values there is some rules which you have to know. That suppose if you have the digits for a, okay, here one thing is there, that a and b represent any digit. A and b represent any digit or any number. But if a represent the number just like 1, 3, 0, 5 and all, then a never represent the same number which stands for b. That means if a stands for 1, that means b never stands for 1 in the same question. Okay, if b stands for 2, then a never stands for the 2 in the same question. That means a never stands for the value for the same value for which b stands for. Okay, just like a stands for 3, then b never stands for 3 in the same question. If a stands for 5, then b never stands for 5 in the same question. If b stands for 7, then a never stands for 7 in the same question. That means the value of a and b can never be the same in the same question. Okay, that is the first rule for the question. That means each letter in the puzzle must stand for just one digit. The second rule is that each digit must be represented by just one number. That means if you have 21, if you have 20, then it cannot be represented by a. This is wrong. A can represent only 2. Okay, just like a can represent only 3. Not if you have 33, then a cannot be represent for 33. If you have 34, a cannot represent 34, because in this question, in this digit number 34, there is one thing which can be happen, that a represent 3 and b represent 4. That means each digit must be represented by just one letter. Okay, that means 3 represent A, 4 represent B. But the number 25 cannot represented by A. It can be represented by AB. That means A is 2 and B is 5. This is the second rule. And the third rule is the first digit of a number cannot be 0. The first digit of any number cannot be 0. That means you can write just a second. You can write 1 as 0, 1. 1 is also can written as 0, 1. But you cannot write it as a, b, and b stands for 1, a stands for 0. No, because the first digit of any number cannot be 0. That means just like here you have b, then it cannot be 0 because it is the first number. It is the first digit of the number. It is the first digit of this number, so this b cannot be 0. Okay, that means the all over things are 3 here. The first one is each letter in the puzzle must stand for stands for just one digit, and the second thing is each digit must be represented by just one letter, and the third thing is the first digit of a number cannot be 0. So let us see that how we can solve these types of puzzles. Okay, it looks difficult, but it is pretty simple if you try for this. It's just playing with numbers. Okay, so see how we can solve these kinds of puzzles. You have 3a 2 5, and in result you have b 2. That means you have 2. A plus 5 is equal to 2. That means on adding this value in 5, on adding the value of a in 5, you should have the result 2, not exactly 2. You have the result, you have the number as a result whose unit digit is 2. You have the result with the number whose unit digit is 2. Suppose we have a just try hit and trial method. Okay, just like if we put 1 at the place of a, then we will have, just a second, then we will have 1 plus 5 is equal to 6, not satisfy. Then 2 plus 5 is equal to 7, not satisfy. 3 plus 5 is equal to 8, 4 plus 5 is equal to 9, 5 plus 5 is equal to 10, 6 plus 5 is equal to 11, 7 plus 5 is equal to 12, 8 plus 5 is equal to 13, and 9 plus 5 is equal to 14. Now you have to choose the sum whose unit digit is 2. It is not also, it's not also, it's not also, it is also. It is here 7 plus 5 is equal to 2. When we add 7 to 5, then we get 12 whose unit digit is 2. Then we get 12 as the result whose unit digit is 2, and also here we need unit digit as 2. That means we there is a possibility that a could replace 7. A could be replaced by 7. That means we could use 7 at the place of a. Then 7 plus 5, then 7 plus 5 is equal to 12. Then 1 is carry forward. Okay, 1 is carry forward. Then 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 2, 6. That means B replace 6. That means here we have the value of A is equal to 7 and the value of B is equal to 6. So the answer is A is equal to 7 and B is equal to 6. Hope you understand. If you have any problem regarding this concept, then you can ask. Also, you have to do all these questions in your fair notebook. And there is one more thing, that this time you have to try all these questions by yourself, because these are most interesting. You just use to hit and trial method. Just put the values, get the result, and use your mind and replace these letters with the numbers. Just like you have 4a plus 98 and in the result you have cb3. How can you solve this? How can you solve this? 4a, that means at the place of a you should have a value which you add in 8 and get the result as a number whose unit digit is 3. So let us try. A plus 8 should have a number whose unit digit is 3. Now 1 plus 8 is equal to 9, 2 plus 8 is equal to 10, 3 plus 8 is equal to 11, 4 plus 8 is equal to 12, 5 plus 8 is equal to 13. Here you have 5 plus 8 is equal to 13. 13 whose unit digit is 3. That means there is a possibility that we can replace this a by 5. Then we get the result as 13 and whose unit digit is 3. And also here we have unit digit is 3. 3. So how we can solve it? See, we have 4a, 9, 8, c, b, 3. So replace it. We can write 5. We can write 5 at the place of a. Here we have, now we have 98. Now c, b, and here we have 3. Then 5 plus 8 is equal to 13. Then 1 carry forward. 9 plus 1 10, 10 plus 4 14. That means it can be 1 and it can be 4. That means C can there is a possibility that C could replace 1 and B could replace 4. Okay, because this CB is the sum of this 9, 4 and this 1 carry forward, and on adding 1, 4 and 9 we get 14. That means CB is replaced by 14. That means the value of C is 1 and the value of B is 4. So you can write C is equal to 1, B is equal to 4, where A is equal to 5. So these are the values which satisfy this question. Hope you understand this also. Now you have, next is multiplication. Just a second, let us remove that so that we can read the question easily. Now multiplication is the similar process. Okay, this time we have to multiply. What do you mean by multiply? You know that how can you multiply any number? How can you multiply any number? This can be lattice 4 digit can be used in multiplication also, but how we will see it. We have 1a into a is equal to 9a. That means we should have a number, and we should have a number by which we can multiply the same number and get the same number at the unit place. That means let us try. If we multiply 1 by 1, then it is equal to 1. Before that, start with 0. 0 multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. 1 multiplied by 1 is equal to 1. That means if we put here 1, then here we will also get 1. Is this condition satisfied? Let us put the value of a is 1. Then 1, 1, 1. Okay, 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. But here you have 9 and here you have 1. So this is not the result. Okay, this is not satisfying this condition. So let us try ahead. Now this time you have to multiply the same numbers by itself so that you can get the result. After that, we have 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. No. 3 multiplied by 3 is 9. Here you have 3, but here you have 9, but the result should be the same digit. 4 multiplied by 4 is equal to 16. 5 multiplied by 5 is equal to the 25. There is one more thing. If we try 0 multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. 1 multiplied by 1 is equal to 1. 2 multiplied by 2 is equal to 4. 3 multiplied by 3 is equal to, okay, 5 multiplied by 5 is equal to 25. And 6 multiplied by 6 is equal to 36. 7 multiplied by 7 is equal to 49. We know 8 multiplied by 8 is equal to 64. And 9 multiplied by 9 is equal to 81. Then out of these results, which is the number which is multiplied by itself and providing the same result? Here you have 5 multiplied by 5, 25. Here the unit digit is 5. See, in this type of puzzles, we should have focus. Firstly, we should have focus on the unit digit. Okay, so if we put 5 as the unit digit, then we get a number whose unit digit is 5. That means this is also the possibility. Also, this is the possibility. 6 multiplied by 6 is equal to 36, because here we have the unit digit is 6, and also in the result whose unit digit is 6. So let us try for 5. if we put 5, firstly we are trying for 5. If we put 5 at the place of a, then what we get? 1 into 5 into 5. 5 5s are 25. Then 2 is carry forward. Then 5 multiplied by 1. 5 multiplied by 1 and plus 2 is equal to 75. But here we have 9. So this is the condition which is not satisfying here. So let us try for 6. The next condition is 6. Let us try for 6. What will we get in the same question? We have 1a, that means we can write 1 6, and here we have a, that means we can write 6, because here we are replacing this a by 6 and we are trying for 6 to get the result. Now 6 6 are 36, that means 6 is here and 3 is carry forward. Then 6 1s are 6, 6 plus 3 is equal to 9. Yes, satisfying. Here we have 9 at the tens place, and also here we have 9 at the tens place, and here a is 6, a is 6, and also a is 6. So this 6 is completely satisfying this situation. That means the value of a is 6 here. Hope you understand this also. Now let's see the next question, which is question number 4. AB 37 6a. Then how can you replace it? How can you replace it? So let us try. Here you have b and here you have a. Also here you have a. So there is one thing which is clear from here, that the value which comes here, the same value came here. That means because we have studied that each digit represent only one number. Okay, each digit can represent only one digit. That means value of a should be same everywhere in the same question. So let us we should have b plus a is equal to 7. Then what will be the value of a? So before that we have to focus in this portion. Okay, we should have focus in this portion, because we want to the answer. Here we observe that b is equal to, if b is equal to 5, then it will be just like if we have 1 plus, if we put 1 at the place of b, then we will have 1 plus 7 is equal to 8. That means if we replace it as a 1 7 3, then we should have 1 plus 7 8, and here we don't have the value of a. And if we want to satisfy this condition, then we have to add 3 in this 3. Then here the value of a 8 here and the value of a is 3 here. That means the value for a is different in the same question. That means it will not satisfy. Now let us try for the next. 2 plus 7 is equal to 9. Let us try for that. If we put a and 2 at the place of b, then we will have 3 7. Now we'll have 7 plus 2 is 9, and also here we should have 3 to get 6 here, because here we have 6. Now here the value of a is 9 and here the value of a is 3. That means value of a is different at both the places in the same question. So this will not also satisfy. Now let us try for 3. 3 plus 7 is equal to, we know that 10. If we put 3 at the place of b, then a3 3 7 and 7 plus 3 is 10, 1 carry forward, then 3 plus 4, 3 plus 1 is equal to 4, and here we should have 6, then 4, then here a will replace by 2, because 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. And how we can get 6? If we add 2 in 4, then we get 6. That means a should be 2, but here a is 0 and here a is 2. So this will also not satisfy. Similarly for the 4, it will not also satisfy. Let us try for 5. 5 plus 7 is equal to 12. So let us try for that. A and 5 at the place of B, then 3, 7. Then 5 plus 7 is equal to 2. 1 is carry forward. Here we should have 6. Then see, 3 plus 1, 4. Okay, 3 plus 1, we should have a plus 3 plus 1. A plus 3 plus 1 should have equal to 6. Okay, now what we will get from here? A plus 3 plus 1 is equal to 4 is equal to 6, and a is equal to 6 minus 4, and a is equal to 2. That means a should be replaced by 2. Here we have a is equal to 2, and also here we have a is equal to 2. That means this condition will satisfy. So the value of a is equal to 5. So the value of b is equal to 5 and a is equal to 2. Hope you understand this question also. All the questions are same as these type of question. You need to try all these types of questions, and I'm damn sure that you will enjoy while solving this question. So in the question number 4, a is equal to 2 and b is equal to 5. Okay, so the values for the fourth question are this. In the similar way, you can solve all these types of questions. Now there is another thing. If you have any problem in any question, then you can ask. Just like you have here, you have 3 digits number 2ab, ab1, b1, 8. We can solve 3 digit numbers in the similar way. Okay, here we have 2ab, ab1 and b1, 8, and the letters are 2 here, a and b. And there is one more thing, that value of a and value of b, that means value of a is same everywhere in the same question, and the value of b should also be same everywhere in the same question. So let us try for that. If we should have b plus 1 is equal to 8, how we have it? If we put 1, then 1 plus 1, 2. If we put 2 at the place of b, then 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 plus 1, 7. If 7 plus 1 is equal to 8, then it can be satisfied this condition. 7 plus 1 is equal to 8. Okay, so let us try for 7. If we put 2a 7 at the place of b, then b at the place of b we should have 7, and here we have 1. Now we have 7 plus 1 is equal to 8. The unit digit satisfying. A plus 7. Okay, a plus 7. What should be a plus 7? It should be a number whose unit digit is 1. Whose unit digit is 1. So what should be a in this condition? If we put 1 plus 7, 8, 2 plus 7, 9, 3 plus 7, 10, not satisfying. If we put 4 plus 7, then it will be equal to 11, whose unit digit is 1. Also we required unit digit is 1. That means we can put 4 at the place of a. That means 2, 4, 7, and 4, 7, 1. Then we will have 7 plus 1, 8. 7 plus 4 is 11. 1 is carry forward. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 4, 7. That means b also 7. That means when we put b is equal to 7 and a is equal to 4, then this condition is satisfying here. That means the values should be b is equal to 7 and a is equal to 4. Hope you understand this also. All the questions are similar. Okay, so you have to try all these types of question, and if you will face any if you will face any problem while solving any question, then you can ask. I will clear your doubts in the next class. Now there is one more question which can be difficult for you, so let us try that question also. Question number 7. Here in the question number 7, you have AB multiplied by 6, B. So how can you solve that type of question? Just a second. How can you solve this type of question? AB multiplied by 6. That means you should have a number. On which you multiply 6. Then you get the number whose unit digit is same. Okay. So for that, let us try. We know that 0 into 6 is equal to 0. 1 into 6 is equal to 6. 2 is equal to 6 is equal to 12. And 3 is equal to 6, 18. 4 is equal to 4 into 6 is equal to 24. 5 into 6 is equal to 30. 6 into 6 is equal to 36. 7 into 6 is equal to 42. And 8 into 6 is equal to 48. And 9 into 6 is equal to 54. That means the table of 6. You can write the table of 6 simply. 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12, 6 threes are 18, 6 fours are 24, and so on. Okay, so you should have a number whose unit digit is also the same. So for which condition the unit digit is same? Here if you put 2 at the place of B, then also you will get the unit digit 2. If you see 4 into 6, here 4, also the unit digit is 4. In this case 6 is here, also the unit digit is 6. In this case 8, also the unit digit is 8. That means these could be the possibilities for here. So we have to try for 2, 4, 6 and 8. We have to try this for these values. So how we can solve? Let us try. If we put 2 at the place of B, then we will get A2 into 6, and we should have multiply. 6 twos are 12, 1 is carry forward, then 6 multiply by A, then 6 multiply by A. 6 multiply by A, also we have to add 1 in this question because 1 is carry forward here, and it should be is equal to, here we have B and we are putting the value of B is 22. So here we also should have B. Then 6A plus 1 should be equal to 22. Is it possible? Is it possible? Because if we see, then we will get the value of 6A is equal to 22 minus 1 is equal, 22 minus 1 is equal to 21. Then A is equal to 21 divided by 6. 6 can never completely divide 21 because 21 never falls in the table of 6. So this condition will not satisfy. Okay, now let us try for 4. If we put A 4 multiply by 6, then in the remainder portion we should have 4, 4, 4. Let us try for that. A into 6, 6 into 4 is 24. Then 2 is carry forward here. 4 is here and 2 is carry forward here. Okay, then we should have 6 multiplied by A plus 2 should be equal to 44. That means 6A should be equal to 44 minus 2 is equal to 42. Then A is equal to 42 divided by 6, which is equal to 7. Yes, it completely satisfying. Okay, that means we can place 4 at the place of B and 7 at the place of A. That means from here we have the value of A. The value of A is equal to 7 and the value of B is equal to 4. That means this condition satisfied. So see, there is one more thing. If this condition satisfy, a is equal to 7, b is equal to 4, if this condition satisfy, that it never means that you will not try for 6 and 8. You also have to try for 6 and 8. See, if you put 6, just a second. If you put 6 at the place of b in the same question, that means in question number 7, then it will, what will happen and what will you get? A multiply by 6, multiply by 6, multiply by, in the result you should have 6, 6 and 6. Is it satisfy? 6 multiplied by 6 are 36. That means 6 is here and 3 is carry forward. Then 6 multiplied by a. Okay. After that you have to add this carry forward in this. Then 6a plus 3 should be equal to 66. Is it okay? Then 6a plus is equal to 66 minus 3 will be equal to 63. It will never divide that portion, so it will also it cannot also be the solution of that. Okay, after that you should also use for 8. Okay, the condition which satisfies the answer, that means this will be the value for your question. So all the remaining questions you have to try by yourself, and I hope you will enjoy while solving these type of questions or while solving these types of puzzles. And there is one more thing, that 16.1 exercise 16.1 also have been completed, and you have to try all these questions, and also you have to do all these questions in your fair notebook. Okay, in the next class we will start for the next exercise, and till there you have to do all these questions in your fair notebook. Now enough for today.